The biggest video of the year for the Galaxy S26, the hidden features video. Let's get started. Now, I am the OG tech creator that has come up with the hidden features video for tech, so I'll make a deal with you. I guarantee you do not know every single one of these features. If you do, leave a comment, I'll give you a like thumbs up. If you don't, you have to give this video a like thumbs up. All right, let's get started with the first one. All right, so the first big feature is you can share 4K video quality to anyone. It doesn't matter if it's an iPhone user, anyone, through email, it will be the full quality resolution. And how you do it is you just select what you want to share, click the share button, go to quick share here at the bottom, and then you can share it to absolutely anyone. So how you do this is you're going to click this link now, and then you can share this link to anyone over text message, over email, doesn't matter where, it will be the full quality resolution just by sharing it. However, you do have a new feature, and that is this can now also AirDrop. Yes, if you have a friend that is an iPhone user, all you have to do is make sure that their AirDrop is available to everyone for 10 minutes, and then they will now appear on it. So as long as everyone is sharing for at least 10 minutes, that's all you need, and for both devices to be on the latest software update. So the next thing is you can actually do a lot with your photos now through Type to Edit Photo. So with this little star right here at the bottom, you just tap it, and then you do create, and then just type what you want. So I can say something like, add birthday decorations. Generate, and there you have it. You can do this with anything, like remove a person on the right side of the photo, or make this person appear taller. You can kind of do a lot of fun stuff with it and just really get an idea of what it would look like. So you can save it as a copy. So what I did earlier was I added Christmas decorations, and bam, you can see how this Starbucks would look like with some Christmas decorations. And I love it even got the screen with their decorations on there. Really cool, simple and easy, but it's just a really fun way to be able to edit. And I think a lot of people will use this just because you can do professional editing now without knowing how to do it. All right, so another hidden feature that still people to this day do not know is you can actually schedule text messages on your Samsung devices. So all you have to do is get what message you want, and instead of just tapping it, you hold it down, and now you can actually schedule when this text message will go out. So you have the preset ones tomorrow at 8 a.m. to later tonight at 9 p.m., 5 p.m., whatever you want, or you can set an exact date and time. For this purpose, I'll do that, have it ready, and now all you need to do is tap it, and bam, that text message will send at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Simple and easy, but so effective when you want to send something, but you know it's late at night, you don't want to send it right now, schedule it for later, or remember to tell a person you're thinking about them by scheduling it. Okay, now in text messages, there's one other feature that I really recommend you do, and that is hitting this icon right here, and then going to message settings, and then going to RCS chat. Now, RCS is going to be a much higher quality of text messaging, better quality, better visuals. You can send 4K videos, high quality photos, everything you want. But one thing you want to do is if you don't have data at that time and you still want to make sure a text message sends, do this. Automatically resend as text, SMS, MMS, if RCS is not available. This happens a lot when you don't have 5G or anything like that. You're able to actually still send your text messages and make sure it goes through. I've seen a lot of people complain about RCS because like, oh, well, it doesn't send sometimes. Actually, it can, you just need to flip this on. Now, the next really cool editing feature you can do is actually try on clothes you find online. So what I did was I have this jacket, I already own it, but what if I wanted to see how it looked like on me before I buy it? Well, I downloaded the photo, and now I'm gonna go to a photo of myself, hit this little icon in the middle, do create, and then tap this little icon right here to use another image for what I wanna do. So here's the image that I wanna use. I'm gonna tap that. It's going to take the image, done. And now describe how you want to blend these two images. Let me try on this blue jacket. Generate. And bam, that's how I would look like with the jacket. This is such a cool feature, just to be able to actually literally try clothes on before you buy them. It's awesome, it looks great, and I think a lot of people would benefit from this. You can try things on, or even try a couch in your home and find out exactly how it looks like where you want it to be in your room. Okay, for this next part, Samsung did one of the worst things ever by splitting up the screen. No one likes it, no one wants it. So here's how to fix it. You hit this little icon right here, go to panel settings up at the top, and put it back together the way it was meant to be, because Android is way better than iOS when it comes to notifications, and this is the reason why. We like things together, not separated. That way, no matter where we pull down from the screen now, we're just gonna get everything we want from our notifications to our quick toggle settings. All right, for this next part, we're gonna go into settings, go to sound and vibration, and then we're gonna go to separate app sound. So when you have this phone connected to a Bluetooth, it actually has an ability that a lot of other smartphones don't. And that is when you turn it on, you can actually make sure your music plays to the Bluetooth speaker, but a phone call or anything that comes in would be separate from that. So you can play music from, say, YouTube Music, like I have, to your speaker, but then you can watch a YouTube video on your phone, and both audios will play and not take over the other. This is something that is so important, especially if you have a party or get together. It's something that has distracted a lot of people when I've been at their parties, and when I show them how to do this, they love it. All right, so next up is gonna be still under sound and vibrations under settings, but now instead we're gonna go to sound quality and effects. Under here, you're gonna want your Dolby Atmos to be on auto, but the biggest thing you're gonna want is right here, adaptive sound. So adapt sound is going to be so much better audio. Trust me, it's a night and day kind of difference. You can actually do the regular standard years, but I do personalized. Now to do personalized, you do have to have on some earbuds or headphones, but once you set it, the sound quality is so much better to your ears personally that I just absolutely love it. Everyone is amazed about just how much of a better quality you get afterward. So definitely do this as soon as you can. All right, are you that person that has your phone and it on and it's too bright, even when you put it on really dark as can be? Well, you can actually get it darker by doing it extra dim. So on my phone, I have a quick toggle to press power and volume up and extra dim. This is great, especially in settings like movie theaters or at night in bed when you don't want to wake your partner up. This is so important for that. So how do you set this up? You're going to go back to settings, but on this time, we're going to go to accessibility, and then we're going to go to accessibility shortcuts. Now, there are other ones you can do right here, and feel free to do which ones you want, but the best one for me definitely is side and volume up buttons for extra dim. But as you can see, if you have problems seeing some things, you can do a quick toggle for magnifier. If you need a quick toggle for mute all sound, you have that as well. And if you have third-party apps, some will let you connect to it that way too. But this is such a great feature that I've always loved, just to be able to quickly dim your phone when needed. All right, one really cool thing about the Samsung calculator is not only can you do a scientific calculator, but you also have the ability to actually hit this little ruler icon and do so many units of conversion. How many times do you say, oh, how much feet earn a meter, or whatever kind of conversion you want? It's really simple and easy to do right here. And you have everything from a tip one, which I had to download a separate app to do this, but I just had it built in. You can even split it between how many people very easily. All this kind of stuff is right on your phone, very easily to access. All you have to do is just open the calculator app. All right, this next one is called audio scan calling, and it's new to the Samsung phone. Do you get a lot of spam calls and you don't want to deal with them? Well, you're going to want to pay attention. Hit these little three icons right here, go into settings. Then you're going to go to call screening. Call screening will be set up for suspected spam calls once you turn it on, or you can turn it on for any unknown caller. So if you just don't want to deal with phone calls automatically and want your phone to answer it and an AI to answer it and let them know, hey, I'm an AI assistant. What do you want to talk to this person about? Well, then you can do it very easily. So this is something that I have really liked using. Instead of getting all these spam calls, I can just set it to unknown and really just make it so much easier on myself. Now, Samsung introduced a new feature last year called audio eraser. So if you have bad audio when you had a video playing, you can correct it. So on this video that's very windy, I can just hit this icon right here. It will auto analyze the volume and then give me options to do it auto. So it will determine what it needs to do. And in this case, it minus the crowd noise around it and all of the regular noise, in this case, the wind. And then I can play it back and see the difference. So that's before And this is after. All that wind noise is now gone, and I could just hear the people talking. But the new feature you can do is, if you have a bad audio quality on a different platform, like say YouTube,
what's going on, everybody? This is an out of the theater reaction.
Like this, you will now see an icon pop up right here, and then turn it on, and now be able to hear it so much better. This is great because if you can't hear something in a video, this will improve it so much. And again, this is off.
Not a trailer that I watched, and the obvious of the fact this is the
On.
Bride of Frankenstein movie.
Off.
I'm curious to see what Mary Shelley's tale
On.
of the bride would be, and how Maggie Gyllenhaal would.
All right, for this next person, it's going to be for a meme taker. So say if you want to have a meme and you don't have it and you can't find it anywhere, if it's something that you can play on YouTube or any kind of video, you can actually capture it. So while I play this, I'm going to swipe right here, hit this little icon, and just select this area. So I'm going to select the area that I want, and then I'm going to hit these little 3 dots right here, create GIF. And now it will let me record a high quality GIF. As soon as I press record, I can just wait for the next one, bam, have it recording, and then stop. And now I have a GIF that I can share with anyone, simple and easy, and something that a lot of people could have some fun with. All right, for this next feature, it's something Samsung has had for years, but something that a lot of other smartphone manufacturers still can't do. That is a 4K video lock screen. So instead of having a boring old photo, I mean, come on, are we stuck in 2012 here? We can actually have a nice, beautiful 4K video always available to us. So how do you do this? Well, you just go to any video you have and you hit this little 3 dots and then set as wallpaper. What you'll actually do is able to trim and edit the video so it's exactly the length you want. You can have a video be up to 15 seconds and it will just look so much better than a boring old photo. By the way, this doesn't really drain additional battery life just because the lock screen is on for such a short time. All right, for this next one, did you know that the new S26 is your new webcam? Well, when you actually connect this to a laptop, Windows or Mac, you can actually make it into a webcam instead of the standard transfer or charging. This is really cool because you have high quality video with this camera. Of course, you can do the selfie camera to very easily see yourself, but if you do the rear camera, it's even better looking. So I love this just for the fact that it really does look so much better than your standard video quality that you get from a generic webcam. This camera quality is so much better, obviously, but it's a simple way to always have a high quality webcam, even for a high quality live stream. All right, all the rest of the features are going to be in the camera section. So the first one is going to be something I did allude to in my tips and tricks video, but you're going to be able to permanently set your exposure lower. Now, why do you want to do this? As I explained in the previous video, you want a slightly lower exposure when taking a photo because the EV on it is just going to overexpose things. It's going to be too bright. And this is in all smartphones, really. We kind of get too bright. So if you want to bring the shadows and the depths and the really great looking photos, all you want to do is go to the settings area, hit this little plus and minus icon, do it to a -0.2 is kind of a daily, and set it for there. Then you're going to go into settings, scroll up and go to settings to keep. And the one you're going to always want to do is exposure. Make sure to keep that exactly where you want it, and it will be so much better from now on. Quick filming. Say you pull out your phone and you want to take a quick video. Instead of swiping all the way to video, you can do that, but you can also just hold down this button. As soon as you hold it down, you are recording a video, and then just swipe up the lock and then bam, you now have your full regular video quality. You can even zoom in just like you normally would in that nice, beautiful, slow zoom, and you can take photos as well. This is really great, convenient, quick and easy just to get into your video recording right away. All right, this next section is what I call vlog mode video. And what is this? And it is the ability to actually shoot in dual record. So dual record allows you to film yourself and what you are looking at. It's really simple, quick and easy, but man, this is so much better for vlogging so you can actually see yourself when you're talking to someone. So how do you set this up? You hit this little 4 dots right here, hit the settings button, Scroll to the bottom right here, Camera Assistant. It may have you download a separate app from the Galaxy store. If you do not have this already installed, most phones will now come with it, but just in case, letting you know. And then you scroll down again until you get to this area, additional modes and dual recording right there. This is so great, guys. Trust me, if you want to become a great vlogger, this is the best way to do it. Now we are going to go back to the Camera Assistant. So again, go to Settings, scroll all the way down, go to Camera Assistant, and there you will have a unique feature, and that is twofold. One, prioritize focus over speed. This will make sure that your quality is always the priority so that it makes sure that things are in focus. However, you also want to turn on this, quick tap shutter. What this will allow for is for as soon as you tap it, it will take the photo. Now this combined with motion photos on this phone gives you the best kind of quality. Now motion photos is this little icon right here, which will record before and after you take the photo. But this way, it's going to be a lot easier to make sure that you always get what you wanted to take a photo of, even if it's fast moving. Kids and pets, this is perfect for it. And as you can see, it prioritizes the focus so that it's clear. All right, and the last hidden feature is how to shoot the absolute best video quality. Fight me about it. On this phone is going to be video, and then you're going to go right over here. It is going to be this combination, 4K 60 frames per second. It's literally what this video is shot in, and 4K 60 just makes everything so lifelike. You can tell exactly how this is as you're looking at it because it's exactly the way I filmed it. It's so much more lifelike. Everyone is always so impressed by the video quality once it's shot in this way. I guarantee you, people will say your video quality is so cool, clean, and crisp after you do this compared to what you had before. All right, guys, so that was all the hidden features for the Galaxy S26. Hopefully you did like this video. Again, give me a like, thumbs up if you didn't know every single feature. And if you did know, let me know in the comment section and I'll give your comment a like, thumbs up. Thank you as always so much for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Thank you so much again for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Also, follow us on social media at YouTube Tech Guy. And check out some more great tech videos on your screen right now.